I started brewing Sam Adams, American beer was kind of a laughingstock. I wanted to restore the dignity and the nobility of America's brewing tradition. My dad, when he got out of brewmaster school in 1948, there were 1,000 breweries. Over the next 35 years, until I started Sam Adams, those 1,000 breweries dwindled to about 50. So 95% of the breweries in the United States were driven out of business by this massive consolidation, to the point where today, 90% of the beer made in the United States is made by just two enormous intergalactic brewing conglomerates.
And they're getting even bigger by the day, it seems. So what is the AB InBev, SABMiller merger going to mean for the beer industry in this country, assuming it goes through and it looks like it's gonna happen?
It looks like, at least from what I read, the Brewers Association, which represents all the craft brewers in the United States, is making a case that you can't just rubber stamp this.
Right.
You need to try to protect the competitive structure of the U.S. beer business. And also, the craft brewers in the United States have been this source of tremendous innovation.
So basically you're saying your concern is that if all this consolidation, it's going on not just at the largest level, but within the craft brew industry as well, that some of that innovation is going to go away.
Well, that's always the risk. Big companies are very good at many things. They are great at efficiencies, economies of scale, mass marketing, mass distribution. Creativity, on the other hand, requires passion, individual pride, determination, willingness to do things that don't necessarily make economic sense, and that creates value in new ways, and we need both of those. And so I hope that the craft brewing industry in the United States is treasured. At Sam Adams, we have 1,400 or 1,500 people. Our average W-2 comp is $70,000 a year. We've not only created jobs, but really good manufacturing jobs for Americans who have pride and care about their craftsmanship.
Last summer, almost a year ago to the day, you were before the Senate and you said, and I quote, "Because of our broken corporate tax system, I can honestly predict I will likely be the last American owner of Boston Beer Company."
Yeah.
What specifically is wrong with our tax system that?
Well, it's very simple. Boston Beer Company is worth less to an American owner than a foreign owner because of our corporate tax system. If I make $1 of profit, the government gets 38 cents of it, and I get 62 cents. If we were owned by a foreign company, through all kinds of things that are perfectly legal, that $1 of profit would not be 62 cents, it would be something like 75 cents. So an American owner can't compete with a foreign owner for an American company.
The craft beer market is now 11% of the market. It's more than doubled in the last several years. But there is a sense that some people have that maybe we're having another beer bubble, and which you wrote about in your book that happened in the late 90s. Do you think that that's happening? Are there too many craft brewers popping up?
I'm a brewer, so you could never convince me that there's too much beer, particularly good beer. So I think that America can probably accommodate even more breweries. We're very active actually in supporting this craft beer revolution that we helped start through our Brewing the American Dream program. We have a philanthropic program that makes startup loans, small business loans to up-and-coming businesses in food, beverage, and hospitality, including brewing. And it's very counterintuitive that we would reach out and help other small brewers grow and become competition. But one of the things that I've learned in 32 years of craft brewing is that we all need to support each other, and that we will succeed together as a community.